Hey fellow permanent cosmetic enthusiasts, I'm Michelle Savacci, permanent cosmetic artist and creator of DFW Cosmetic Tattoo Training. I've spent hundreds of hours creating an amazing foundation of education for aesthetic tattoo. I don't just love the process, but I love and want to explain to you the science behind what it is we do. Light, pigment chemistry, skin integrity and function, machines, blade science, and best business practices. Join me with this next video, and I hope it helps you along your path to be the best artist you can be.
The needles run protected in a plastic cartridge, virtually eliminating accidental damage or injury to the client and the artist. The needles are only exposed while the machine is running, so you don't need to worry about if you're working on someone and all of a sudden the cartridge were to pop out of the head of the machine, for instance. It wouldn't be a case that the needle would be ejected out of the cartridge, or that as soon as the cartridge disconnected from the handpiece, the needle would be immediately retracted up into the cartridge. And so that's great, right? Because then, you don't need to worry about your client being harpooned with your cartridge ever. Couple different things about cartridges which I think are interesting. There are two types of tips at the end of a cartridge. One is an oblique mouth design, and that is one that is angled at about a 45-degree angle. That is nice. For me personally, I like to see a little bit more of my needle versus one that is flat across the top. That is, in my opinion, a little harder to see the needle as you're working. I think as you advance as an artist in this craft, you want to continually become more and more detailed about. You want to see that needle, and you want to see the exact amount of pigment that's holding on to the tip of the needle and exactly where you're implanting it. Personally, for me, I think because, I was never trained as a body tattoo artist, I'm not comfortable working in a puddle of any kind with my needle on someone's skin. I want to see exactly where my needle hits, and I want to be able to actually see how it how it's saturating, what type of a job it's doing saturating the skin. Cartridges have membranes in the back, and the membrane really is wonderful because as a safety measure, because it stops the flow of the pigment from getting back up into the machine. And I think we'll talk about that a little bit later, but that's definitely an advantage to a cartridge. And because a cartridge is designed the way it is, you're able to, with a membrane on the back of your cartridge, you're able to suck up pigment. Pigment is drawn up because of physics into the cartridge, and you're able to hold a slightly bigger load, and so you can work a little longer with whatever it is you're trying to create in that particular area.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please subscribe and make sure to follow our Facebook group, which is DFW Cosmetic Tattoo Training. And we've got brow bows. Message me if you're interested. Hit the bell button so you are notified when I put more videos up free of charge.